Happens to your real estate business when you're no longer there? What happens to what you've built up, the legacy you've built up? What happens in event of your death? And you've got a family that you need to support. Because in the traditional business, all what we're doing is we're chasing our time for an income. Let me tell you a story. 2015. I just went for a regular checkup with the doctor. And he said, I think you need to do a colonoscopy, which I did. When I came out of theatre, he said, you got a tumor on your colon. We need to operate. And I said, a tumor? He says, yes, cancer. And I realized how quick life can go past because one checkup can change the way we think. Running my own business is tough, but that year or the year and a half, which I nearly lost everything, because I was in the financial literacy business, did counseling, sorting out people's problems. I had 8 people working for me, and all of a sudden, I had to close shop because I cannot do it anymore because of everything I had to go through. But that's not the story. The story is what happens when your real estate business, when you're no longer here. That sat with me. And that's when, in 2021, I discovered eXp. Not because of the multiple streams of income, of being your own boss, but with one key ingredient. I can pass my business on to my successor. I can pass it on to my wife. I can pass it on to my children. I can pass on that revenue share model, my stock options. And at the end of the day, I've created a legacy for them. So with a traditional business, it doesn't allow me to do that. All the traditional businesses allow me to do is to sell my time for an income. I want you to think about it. If you're in the right team and you know how to build your team with the right agents, right mentorship, the right leadership, the right guidance, you can grow, I can grow, and we all grow together. But it's not about that. It's about how do we leave a legacy? How do I leave that passive income to my family? How do I build my own retirement? Brick and mortar company does not allow that. Tell me your thoughts.